Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are going to be talking about 3 new drugstore stick foundations. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Long Wear Shaping Stick Foundation. I have the Maybelline Super Stay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. And then I also have the Makeup Revolution Fast-Based Stick Foundation. So I did do a first impression wear test on the Maybelline one that I will link for you guys if you're interested. But I wanted to kind of compare these since they are new on the market. I feel like drugstore brands, like I knew Maybelline had their Fit Me one, their Fit Me Stick Foundation, which I've never tried. And then I also know that like Revlon has one. I actually have that one in my collection as well. But I feel like just lately, like these 3 brands just came out with stick foundations pretty much at the same time. So I feel like this is something that we're really going to start seeing more of at the drugstore. So I thought it would be fun just to kind of compare and contrast and let you guys know which one is my favorite. I do have one that is my favorite. I have one that is kind of in the middle, and then one that I would say just totally skip out on. So if you want to hear my thoughts on these foundations, then just keep watching. Okay, let me just go ahead and start off by saying that none of these foundations are 100% unwearable for me. I could wear these if I wanted to. I just don't love the way they either wear or the way they look or the coverage that they offer. So for example, the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick. In this one, I do wear the shade F4 and you get 0.21 ounces. So this you can find at Ulta and they have a really good shade range. So this is what the foundation stick looks like. I really enjoy the packaging. I think it looks very nice and expensive. The coverage on this foundation stick is really, really nice. It offers a really good full coverage look that's definitely buildable. That's something that's so nice about stick foundations is that they are buildable usually. Just because you can kind of draw on where you want more and like more coverage and you're good to go. So I really enjoyed the coverage of this foundation and I really enjoyed the shade range that they offer. The thing that I hate about this foundation is just the way it wears. It is so creamy and so emollient that it just is so shiny on my face. I think if you have dry skin, this one will work really nicely for you, but for my oily skin, within a few minutes, it starts to just get super dewy, even when I set it with powder, that for me, it's just kind of too much upkeep throughout the day. I have to powder way too much throughout the day. I have to blot way too much throughout the day, that I don't really even want to fuss with this, and this is just too fussy of a product for me. Again, if you have dry skin, I think you would really enjoy this. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the other one that I like certain aspects of it, but I don't like other things, and it is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation Stick. So again, I did do a full wear test on this, so I will link that video for you guys. And this isn't a bad product. You do only get, how much? 0.25? Oh, so you get less than the Makeup Revolution, but there's just a lot of excess packaging. Like you think you're getting more, but you're really, really not. It does come with like this blender sponge. I think if you use one of these for contouring, it might be nice to blend out with, but for foundation, this sponge is just way too little. It's like, I mean, it would take you 5 years to blend out your foundation. This one, it's like a cream to powder finish, and I am kind of finding out recently that I don't love those types of products because they just seem to set so fast on the skin, which means like, and because they do that, they really do accentuate all types of texture. They accentuate any like pore or blemish I have on my skin, and I'm someone, I do have acne that I struggle with, so I have some things to cover up, and while this covers it up, it's almost too dry to the sense that it accentuates it even more. It becomes like flaky and cakey looking, and it just doesn't blend evenly across the skin as well. You can definitely see like just some patchiness throughout the day. Like it says it's super stay, and I don't really think so. It wears off pretty quickly actually. So while I can wear this, when I do wear it, I don't love my makeup. You know what I mean? Like it's not one of those things that I look and I'm like, oh, this is terrible. I just look at it and I'm like, my foundation has looked better. You know what I mean? So for that reason, I just would skip out on this. For reference, I do wear the shade 112 Natural Ivory if you're close to my skin tone, and they do have a pretty good shade range of these as well. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about my favorite one, and it is the L'Oreal Infallible Long Wear Shaping Stick Foundation. This does have an SPF in it of 27. I feel like that's kind of a random number. And you do get 0.32 ounces. So you are getting the most in this stick. I do have the shade 404 Shell Beige if you're interested in the shade. Now, they have a lot of shades of these. They also have some blush sticks and some highlight sticks. Those I haven't tried, but the foundation stick I was really interested in. And where this one is too creamy, this one is too dry, this one is perfect. It is like right in the middle. It is not too creamy to where it's fussy and I have to blot and powder throughout the day so much. And it's not too dry to where it looks really patchy and kind of accentuates every negative thing on my face. It has really good coverage. I think out of the three, the Makeup Revolution has the most full coverage with just one pass around. I would say the L'Oreal comes in second as far as coverage, and then the Maybelline is in third when it comes to coverage. But this is just the best consistency because it is a very creamy product, but it does set throughout the day, but it doesn't set as quickly, and the initial application isn't as dry as the Maybelline one. So while it does kind of dry down, it doesn't dry down to be super dry. It's not like flaky and stuff on the skin. I just think it's a really nice kind of natural finish on the skin. I do powder when I wear this. I powder pretty much with every foundation. And I'm wearing it today, and with one pass around, I get really nice medium coverage, and then I usually just like to hit my areas where I do have some blemishes again, and then it looks really nice in full coverage. I love this so much. I definitely think out of the three, this one is my favorite, just because of the coverage and the way it wears and just the finish on the skin. It's just what I like best. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it and that it was informative for you guys. I will link all three of these down below if you are interested in purchasing any of them. Again, I think if you have dry skin, the Makeup Revolution one is going to be your best friend. I think if you have dry skin, I would definitely stay away from this because it will be way too dry on you, the Maybelline one. Maybe if you have kind of younger skin, you don't have a lot of blemishes, this might be something that you would like. And then for the L'Oreal one, I think anyone with any type of skin would really enjoy this, just because this is my favorite and it definitely has really good coverage and it's a really nice natural finish on the skin. So again, I will link all of those down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!